I know, I see that little tractor behind you, so I know that you're thinking about the people that are here at home in Lubbock and surrounding areas. The last time you were on this show, we talked about the Farm Bill. That was something that, I mean, it's due again this year. It comes up again. Does this budget crisis right now, if we're calling it that, have an effect on what goes into that bill? Because I know there were some things that were left out last time, particularly our cotton farmers.
Well, I was part of the last Farm Bill in 2018, and there was a big hole in the safety net for cotton producers. That hole's been plugged. We have a much better Farm Bill for the last 5 years, but because of inflation, the cost of fuel and fertilizer, seed, all these input costs have made farming almost untenable. And it's really made the safety net not meaningful, almost irrelevant. So we have to make sure that we have a reasonable and responsible Farm Bill safety net for producers because of market risks, weather risk. I mean, we've experienced record drought. The supply chains are still not cooperating. And so there's work to be done. But I can tell you this, over the last decade, at least, if not further back, our national debt has squeezed our ability to fund our national priorities, whether it's defense, which is at decades low if you measure our investment per GDP or per capita. And if you talk to any farmer, they would say that our food infrastructure investment has gone down. So as we look to for savings and spending reductions, and there's plenty of wasteful Washington spending, there are plenty of ways to cut unnecessary spending, but we need to make sure that we're investing in food security and in a good Farm Bill. And certainly our sons and daughters who are, in harm's way every day, fighting for our freedom and our security in the armed services. So we've got an opportunity to make some adjustments in the Farm Bill, namely to consider the inflationary effect on the safety net. And then we can also do some things to do the right thing by those who are being trapped in dependency on the government and who are trapped in a cycle of poverty because our food supplemental nutrition program, or SNAP, or food stamps, is not requiring able-bodied people to work. It's not fair to taxpayers. It's not right to do to any of our fellow Americans who are struggling. So there are ways to address the Farm Bill to make it work for all stakeholders going forward and reduce spending so that we get our country back on good financial footing and we don't hand this country bankrupt when our children are beginning to start their careers and the next generation of farmers are trying to feed their fellow Americans.
Certainly, and I know to people here in the Hub City, it doesn't make sense to get any kind of pushback for spending farm-wise because that's our life here. So are you anticipating any kind of, oh, we don't need to spend that money, oh, we're making cuts other places? Are you anticipating any pushback?
Oh, there's always pushback on the farm programs. And I think it's a healthy debate and a healthy conversation to say, what's the right amount of money that we put for basically market risk insurance and weather risk insurance. Farmers have skin in the game. It's a public-private partnership. And I would say that there are always ways to do the Farm Bill and provide stability in the ag economy in a more fiscally responsible way. One example is, even though the safety net is not fluctuating with the markets and with the ever-increasing prices, and I think we should consider indexing these. There are other ideas, but we've got to make an investment so the safety net works to provide that economic stability. But we also need to start reining in this annual ad hoc disaster spending that we do in the ag industry. So there are ways to make changes and to make trade-offs so that we're putting the money where it can have the most positive impact for economic and ag price stability, but also protect taxpayers so that we're operating in the most responsible manner. That's how I'm going to proceed. And I think if we do that, we'll end up successfully getting a farm bill out and giving peace of mind to our producers and making sure that our nation continues to enjoy food security, which, like energy independence, is a matter of national security.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking time. We know that you are a man in high demand right now, so we appreciate you taking the time to be on with us today.
Well, it's great to be with you. God bless America and go West Texas.
Thank you so much.